Okay, these are your risers and first in the center. They're much like what you would do in your dance class, but we're just going to be a little bit slower and a little more methodical about how we do them. So I want you to come and step into your comfortable first position. Okay, so we're relaxed through the glutes. We've got a gentle lift of the knee, but we're not squeezing into it. And we're working on that beautiful foot placement. Okay, so before we even start our risers, we're thinking about that tripod foot. If you need a reminder of tripod foot, it is base of the big toe, base of the little toe, and center of the heel. So 3 points of contact, even contact into the floor. So find your position here. Relax through those shoulders, not completely dropped, not all the way up. Your hands can go hips, they can go in bra bar. I would probably avoid first or second for now. I like hips when I'm doing conditioning work because I can feel where everything is. And it's either pelvis or I pretend slide them into my back pocket so I can really feel what's happening in that pelvis. So choose where you want your hands to go. It's not a big deal. Check your program if it does have that written where I want them. Otherwise, you're free to go. Start with your tripod foot, extend those toes out, and then before we lift off, I want you to transfer your weight out of the heels. So your heels are just gently skimming on the ground. And this is how they're going to be for the majority, for this however many reps you have. Okay, so we've now got more of our pressure through base of the big toe and base of the little toe. Center of the heel is resting on the ground, but we're not sitting into it. So we're very active through here. And then from this position, this is where we come up and we rise, just like we would in dance, and then we lower. Now we're probably going to do, unless you have some tempo notes in your program, you're going to come up for 2, 1, 2, and then down for 2. Now remember how I was saying, we're not coming down and resting into our heels. Okay, throughout this, we're keeping our pressure through the base of the big toe and base of the little toe. We're also working on our turnout. So a really big thing I want you to think about when you're doing your risers is to not squeeze. We shouldn't have to squeeze the glutes to come up. The glute max should be really relaxed. We're pushing our toes into the floor, our foot into the floor. Our heels are lifting up, glutes are relaxed, rotators are on. We're also got a little bit of fire up through the front of those legs. So a gentle lift of the knee. And then of course, our beautiful pelvic floor core muscles, they need to be on too. So we're thinking about turning on all the correct muscles that we want to use in dance class, taking it a little bit slower in our conditioning work, 2 up, 2 down, unless you have some tempo notes in there. Have fun.